dear friends, to a new episode in the Kids Studio program.
Today our episode is a trip to a special place, the small forest, the favorite place for all children.
Because animals are beautiful creatures, we'll introduce you to the animals in the small forest.
The zoo is located in South Libya. It contains lakes, waterfalls, and large green spaces.
In this sweet African forest, there are 7 to 9 lakes of different sizes.
The small forest is characterized by different kinds of flowers, willow trees, and more.
As you can see, our friends, the zoo we are in today is an excellent environment for raising animals.
There are rare animals in this park, such as giraffes, monkeys, and zebras.
And there are different kinds of parrots and animals they import from Asian and African countries.
The countries where they import are in Tanzania and Kenya. Some animals are in courtesy of the zoo in America.
Of course, our friends, this type of place gives children an enjoyable experience where they can run in the wide spaces of the garden.
All our senses work in sweet places, and we hear different sounds of animals and see animals that we've never seen before.
We advise you, our friends, to go with your families to this beautiful place which brings us close to nature and keep us away from electronic devices and laziness.
What do you think? Let's go see the zoo in this small forest.
One of the special animals in the little jungle is the zebra.
The zebra, or the striped body, is one of the most beautiful animals in the animal kingdom and is distinguished by its black and white colors.
It is like an ordinary donkey, but is different in shape and lives in Africa and sub-Saharan Africa.
It lives with herds and groups and feeds on plants.
It is an easy prey for predators, although it is fast-running and can defend itself by kicking with its legs.
The zebra is threatened with extinction because of hunting, which benefits from its skin and meat.
Today, since we're in the zoo, we will be introducing to you some animals in it. One of the birds that I love is the flamingo, and it is one of the birds that has a distinctive shape in its pink color, and it stops on one leg. But let us introduce you more about this beautiful bird.
The flamingo is considered as a carnivore. It feeds on shrimp and algae.
Flamingos live in large groups called colonias and tropical climates in Africa, Australia, and South America.
In Kuwait, we can see these beautiful birds on some of the beloved beaches.
Our information will introduce you to today about the deer animal.
Yes, gazelles are mostly found in the desert, grasslands, and savannas of Africa.
All gazelles are found in Southwest or Central Asia.
Deer tend to live on herds and feed on herbs.
It is a relatively short animal with a height of 60 to 110 centimeters or 2 to 3.5 feet at the shoulder.
Deer are fast animals. They can run up to 100 kilometers per hour or 60 miles per hour.
Or at a constant speed of 50 kilometers per hour or 30 miles per hour.
You can describe a person walking like a deer or similar in its beauty to a deer.
camel. We will get to know with it in this paragraph. The camel is one of the mammals.
They have long legs and their body is covered with hair, in addition to the part of his back that is called the hump.
There are two main types of it. The first one has one hump and it's called dromedary.
The second one has two humps and it's called two-hump camel, which has 2 rows of long eyelashes and an additional island to protect its eyes from the sand.
In addition to that, he can close his nose during sandstorms.
This animal has characterized its ability to adapt to the environment in which it exists. Humans have used it as a means of transportation for years.
Ostriches are large birds that cannot fly. They are native to Africa and the Middle East.
During the ages, ostriches were subjected to poaching operations that reduced the numbers that existed in the deserts in the Middle East.
There's a similar type of ostrich that is found in Southwest Asia.
Male ostriches weigh up to 100 to 150 kilograms.
The ostrich is also about 2.4 meters high.
The ostriches are distinguished by the amazing strength of its legs. It is estimated to run at a speed of 50 kilometers and it can maintain that speed for half an hour.
The ostrich is also the only known bird to have 2 toes on each foot.
The kangaroo is one of the animals that's widely known because of Australia. But in a small forest, there is this beautiful animal.
There are 90 species of kangaroos in Australia. They all live in open grassy areas.
The indigenous people of Australia lived on hunting kangaroos for hundreds of years.
Kangaroos are considered a symbol in Australia. This animal is considered a symbol because of their civilization. They're famous for their high jumps and never walking.
The kangaroo has a bag in its stomach which allows the little kangaroo live until it grows up and leaves the bag.
Kangaroos live up to 20 years and the first time we've heard them associate with us is in its original home, Australia.
The peacock is a beautiful bird. It is strange that the male bird gets attracted more for its feathers than the female bird.
The male peacock is distinguished by its flattened feathers and a form of a fan behind in sweet colors.
There are many different types of peacocks, some including the green and the Congo. But the most beautiful one out of all of them is the Indian bird, which is located in India and Sri Lanka.
One of the things that distinguishes peacocks is that it feeds on insects that harm crops. Glory be to God.
The peacock is a social bird that lives in groups.
Welcome, dear friends, to Storytime. Today I have picked for you an amazing book that I hope you like. And it's about animals because we're in the zoo. So let's get started. The title of the book is The Fox and the Tiger. I'm hungry. Oh, a fox! Roar! You can't eat me. Why? Don't you know I'm the king of the animals? You're small, I'm big. I'm the king of the animals. But all the animals are scared of me. Show me. The king of the animals. Don't eat me, run! See, I'm the king of the animals. Oh no! I hope you like the story and I'll see you next time.
The giraffe is one of the distinctive animals in the little jungle. It is distinguished from other animals by its length and its engravings.
The giraffe is one of the animals that can live a long time without water.
The giraffe's heart size is about 50 human hearts because of its large size.
It's strange to know that the giraffes only sleep 20 minutes a day and they live in the savanna gardens of Africa. They often live in groups to 10 to 15 members.
The giraffe only feeds on plants. However, it is an endangered animal, which is why we should be precautious whenever we surround these animals and hope they do not go extinct.
As you see today, we'll do a small picnic.
This picnic is called Kista.
And because these days in Kuwait, the weather's so sweet, I want to tell you that you can come after the exams and have fun.
Or at the weekends and have your vacations in which will change the atmosphere.
The good things about the picnic is it is very simple and you always take the things that you need.
On the Kista, the best thing is the family and friends gather. Today our trip even became sweeter with the Kids Studio program.
As you can see, we made this place very comfortable and sufficient for our friends.
Of course, we must eat. You can take ready-made food with you, but the best thing is that you take homemade food with you.
And the most important thing that you bring water, food, and warm drinks, because if the weather is cold, you can be warm.
And now that you've seen our preparations for the trip, let your next trip be with your touches and preparations.
And remember that the best times is with the people that you love and they love you.
you saw, dear friends, the small jungle is the best place for children to learn about the environment of the animals.
The sweet place has various activities in open theaters such as bird shows and educational workshops for children.
You can ride the pony and the camel in different places and enjoy this beautiful forest.
We hope that you enjoyed our trip for today. Wait for us for new trips and beautiful places.
Welcome to one of our trips in the Kids Studio program.
In sports section today, we are in Football Academy.
To introduce this popular sport around the world.
Football sport is exciting. It can also be useful for the players to strengthen their muscles.
The physical activity of football strengthens the heart, bones, and health.
Football is considered one of the most safest sports on the planet.
This sport strengthens the player's ability to focus on coordinated movements.
Competitions in football are enjoyable and healthy. And now let's get to know more about the sport.
Welcome, Captain Mahdi, to our Kids Studios program.
Thanks, and thanks a lot for visiting us in Top Academy, and most welcome.
Captain, we would like to know more about football.
Okay, actually football is the most popular sport in the world, and now we have already the World Cup, so the World Cup connect all the people to each other, and actually football, it's a team sport, and it's about 11 players in the ground, and like if we can say that it's a sport for everyone, even we have in the academy, even in the clubs everywhere, the people can join and play a football, learn a football. They can develop their physical skills, and they can also have fun, not only football. So this is football. Let's see.
Anybody can play football, right? Even people with autism.
Everybody can play football, yes. But here in our academy, we have ages. Let's see, we start with 4 years old.
Yeah, say like age group.
Yes, exactly. We start with the 4 years old till 17 years old. And it's depend. The 4 years old, they can join us, but it depends on their bodies, their ability. Sometimes they cannot play football because they are too young, so it's depend on this. But in general, yes, everyone can play football. Everyone can join our academy and have fun. Let's see, for the kids especially.
Captain, does football?
Actually, football, like other sports, can develop the physical skills, can develop the muscles, especially if the beginners and the kids start playing football. It's helped them to develop their bodies.
Captain, do you have any advice for the beginners?
Actually, I have, yes, especially for the parents. To search, to look for the academics, to join their kids, their children to, maybe they have a lot of abilities, they have a lot of skills. By football and joining the academics, they can find this.
There are warm-up exercises before and after the main exercise. What are their importance?
Okay, especially for the kids, there is no type of warming up exercises. It's only about let's see, above 80 years old. They have this. the warming up exercises, and they have some strengthening exercises, and they have also the stretching. This is more important for the, not for the kids, for the players above 8 and 10 years old.
Thank you, Captain Mahdi, for having an interview with us at the Kids Studio program.
Thank you, and most welcome. Wish you all the best, and see you later.
Welcome to Kids Studio program, and the first thing we'd like to know is your name and age.
My name is Ramsin Ismail and I'm 9 years old.
How long have you been practicing football?
For the past 2 years.
What made you start playing football?
It's just the sport is a really nice sport, and it's like you have to put hard work in it.
What are the things you learned and benefited of playing football?
Discipline, teamwork, communication, and you just have to gain your energy and do your best.
What would you advise our friends who want to try the sport?
To do their best and never give up.
Thank you for participating in Kids Studio program.
Welcome to Kids Studio program. First, we'd like to know your name and age.
Hello, my name is Tim Muhannad Nimar and I'm 9 years old.
Nice to meet you, Tim. How long have you been practicing football?
I've been practicing football for about 5 years.
Wow, that's a very long time. You should be good by now.
Thank you.
What made you start playing football?
I used to always train with my brother, and I used to see him, and I used to play with him a lot.
Oh, what have you learned and benefited because of playing football?
I have learned how to shoot, and it's very nice. It's very nice to play football because the training is easy, and you can become better.
Oh, that's nice. What would you like to advise to our friends who want to try the sport?
Always practice to make it. Nothing comes out easy.
Thank you for participating in Kids Studio.
As a result, football is an important game.
It is important for children to choose an appropriate sport.
Please, friends, let sports be a part of your daily routine.
We would like to see you in another sports segment. Goodbye for now.
Welcome, dear friends, to one of our sweet journey.
In our trips, we will visit beautiful places in our beloved country, Kuwait.
Today we have chosen for you the place that can benefit and amuse you at the same time.
Today we're going to visit an educational center affiliated with the National Geographic Channel.
This center has different games that contains education and entertainment at the same time.
How about we go explore this National Geographic Game Center?
Exploring and playing in different sections of National Geography.
As you enter, you will see beautiful decorations based on nature and forests.
What is unique about this place is that children can learn through play.
After playing interactive games and having a direct dialogue with Meerkat Paruti, the children can talk to him.
There's a way you can move mountains and rivers through three-dimensional screens.
And of course, there are many beautiful places in this wonderful place. Let us continue with you on this amazing trip.
of the most amazing things about the game center is the space jump experience.
Of course, there are kinetic games that help children move their bodies while playing.
Riding the waves in the river is a wonderful experience, and with children wear special glasses and live the experience as if it's real.
It's kinetic games, after games, jumping and dancing with animals, and after racing with animals, using technology.
And now we will continue our journey and you will still be with us.
As you saw with us, our friends, these trips are not only fun and easy, they are also entertaining and educational at the same time.
Now that our trip is over today, we will see you on our next trip. Hello friends, welcome for El Bajat Street in the Salmiya area.
It's the container park that was established in the time of the World Cup. And in this garden, you can watch the World Cup through 4 screens, and the 4th screen is 11 meters wide.
It has different games and activity which people can enjoy with their holidays.
Then we will go explore this container park and watch the events and activities in it. Welcome to the Studio program on KTV2.
Hello, hi.
We would like to ask you some questions about the FIFA World Cup and this container park.
Well, yeah, I mean, the surrounding is very beautiful, and the gathering, the people, everyone is nice, and the weather is awesome, and it's a really good place at this time of the year.
What do you think about this container park?
I think in Kuwait we lack some attraction places like this one, and I think the people need this type of initiatives, and that's why I think Container Park become one of the attraction sites in Kuwait, and everyone, even if they don't watch football, they come here and spend quality time with their family.
Who do you think is going to win the FIFA World Cup? Netherlands or anybody?
I don't think, I'm certain, and I'm sure the Netherlands will be the winner.
Thank you for having us today in this container park.
Thank you.
Our trip today was fun, and we enjoyed being in Container Park.
The Container Park project for broadcasting the World Cup marches held in Qatar is a project that we loved.
We hope to increase such entertainment projects to bring family members together, all in one place.
We enjoyed the garden and the text on it and the sweets in it.
We hope to come up with better reports and trips in the upcoming episodes.
We hope success to all the teams participating in the World Cup, and then we all say goodbye.